Hello internet world and welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. I am super excited because the OnePlus 6 launch event has in fact just taken place, and I promised all of you yesterday when I did a live broadcast that I would in fact cover the OnePlus 6 event soon after it finished, and wow, it was very exciting. In fact, I'm so excited because this is going to be my next smartphone, and the features and the specifications are brilliant. The design, apart from one little niggle, is very good indeed. It's only a week away until it's going to be available to purchase either online or indeed in one of the pop-up stores, and yeah, it just looks really good. I'm very excited about it. Now, before we get into all of the details about the OnePlus 6, it's not available to order online right away. You're going to have to wait a week to order it, but I have put a link down in the video description, a very special bonus link. Now, I did this when I did my coverage of the previous version, the OnePlus 5T. If you want to purchase a OnePlus 6 for yourself, check out that link down below and bookmark it in your browser, and then when the orders come online on, I think it's going to be on the 22nd, so that's next Tuesday when the orders come online, if you use that link you'll get an extra special bonus voucher. So not only will you be able to order your OnePlus 6, but you'll also get a bonus as well, so please do use that link down in the video description area. So it was a very exciting event, and I'll be taking some questions later on, but I won't keep you waiting any longer. The OnePlus 6 has been announced and it is really good. I'm going to refer to some notes I got here because this has only just happened, so I haven't had time to really consume them all. But 6.28 inch screen, 6.28 inches in the same size body as the previous version, so you've got a bigger screen, so thinner bezels, but in the same size smartphone as the OnePlus 5T. Now the main issue I've got is it has got a notch. You know I'm not a fan of notches. It has got a notch. It is smaller than on the iPhone 10, so we've got that to be grateful for, but it has got a notch there, so do bear that in mind. There is a software feature where you can black out the top section, so it'll just have like a blacked out section at the top and then the notch won't be visible, but that is there. And the screen, apart from being 6.28 inches, is a 19:9 aspect ratio, so really very cool looking screen. It also sports a Snapdragon 845 processor, so the very latest processor inside. We get different variants with regards to RAM and also storage. So you get a 6GB RAM model, and that's got 64GB of storage, and then 8GB RAM models, there's two different storage options, 128GB or 256GB, so nice amount of storage there. Inside, powering this, battery wise, we've got 3300 mAh battery. It's also got fast charge as well, and OnePlus do their fast charge really well indeed. I've had a OnePlus 5T up until about 9 days ago, and I was so pleased with it, so I can highly recommend this new smartphone. With regards to cameras, the rear facing camera, which is my main interest, is 20 megapixels for the main camera, and the secondary camera is 16 megapixels. They've both got OIS and EIS. So that's really very cool. Super excited about that. They've also retained the headphone jack. Of course, you can connect wireless earphones. They also announced a new pair of wireless earphones at the event, and it's running Android 8.1 straight out of the box, but it also supports Android P, so you can put the beta version of Android P on it the day that you get it, as far as I know, and it will also get the official update as well. With regards to control, you can obviously unlock it because there's a fingerprint sensor on the back, but it's got like gesture control on the front, so you're going to do lots of different swiping motions like on the iPhone 10 to actually control Android. That also of course comes with Android P as well. We saw that when I covered the when we watched the Google I/O event. With regards to colours, now this is really interesting because they've announced two initial colours that are going to be launching on the 22nd of May. A mirror black, which is like a glossy glass finish Very, very reflective black colour. That's going to be a fingerprint magnet for sure. But they also announced a matte black called Midnight Black. And it's a matte finish which has been created by putting lots of tiny little holes etched into the glass surface. That should mean it doesn't attract fingerprints so much, and it looked really stealthy. Very, very nice indeed. Now, if you can wait until June the 5th, there is going to be a limited edition silk white model, which is also a matte finish, but you're going to have to wait an extra 2 weeks before you can order that. Just coming back to the cameras very briefly, this is one of the highlights that I was really impressed by. There's plenty of new camera features, but this one especially, slow motion, 480 frames per second. Now, I've used slow motion on cameras before, and especially on smartphones, normally you get a very small window of time that you can actually capture that slow motion footage. On this one, you can capture up to a minute of video footage. Yeah, you heard me right, a minute of video footage. And then you can go back over that minute of video footage and choose which section of it you want to appear in 480 frames per second slow motion. That is absolutely awesome. Very, very impressive indeed. Now, I mentioned to you that this goes on sale May the 22nd. That's the 2 black versions available on May the 22nd. Pricing is going to be 64 gigabytes, £469. And then if you add just £50, because there's £50 between all the different models, £519 gets you to the 128 gigabyte model, and £569 gets you the 256 gigabyte top of the range model. Very, very good pricing, even with all of these improvements they made. From the OnePlus 5T to this new version, the OnePlus 6, they've still managed to keep the price down, which I commend them for. That is a really very, very good achievement. Now, May the 22nd is the online ordering day, so you can check out the link down below on May the 22nd, or of course bookmark it now. If you want to get it a day early, they are going to be running these pop-up shops in various countries, and you can then pick it up at one of the pop-up shops on May the 21st, so one day early. So I'll just repeat those dates again: May the 21st for the pop-up shops, and May the 22nd for the online ordering. Now, this is a live broadcast, so I am going to be taking some questions in the live chat very shortly. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. I really do appreciate it. As always, a big shout out to the first 4 that were in the live chat, and they include Matthew Wright, The Unexpected, Darren Bird and Rob Pinchbeck. Hello to you all. A special hello to you, Rob. Thanks for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Now, let's just have a look if we've got any questions at all. No questions yet. This is a live broadcast, so leave me any questions you've got now. And if you're watching this video after the live broadcast, you can leave me questions in the comments section as well. For those of you who are unfamiliar with me, I do tweet a lot. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, you catch all of my tech tweets, tech bargains as well. You can follow me at Geekanoids. If you want to follow me on Instagram, then of course you can. I'm also at Geekanoids on Instagram. And if you want to look at the phone, you can see the phone here on your screen. Just look at that. It looks absolutely gorgeous. This, I believe, is the matte black version, so the one called Midnight Black. And I think the matte version looks really good. Now, I will reveal which one I'm going to be ordering in a short while. I'm going to just see if their website is live, because this has only just finished. They've still got the old page up on the website, but indeed they have got, although it's not working properly yet, they have got the OnePlus 6 page up there now. And there is a buy now button. Not sure if this buy now button is going to work. Let me just show you this very briefly. If you look at this on your screen, this is what the OnePlus 6 website looks like at the moment, and there are buy now buttons there, but obviously nothing's happening. Everybody's probably hammering their website, so none of the buttons working there at all. Let's just try a quick refresh. So nothing working at the moment on the OnePlus website, so do keep checking that website to see if it's working, but at the moment it is not in action. So back to what I'm going to be ordering out of all of the different models. Now, for definite, I've already decided I'm ordering the Midnight Black version, so that's going to be the matte version of the OnePlus 6. With regard to storage, I'm in 2 minds. The prices between all 3 storage capacities are really good, and I think the fact that it's only an extra £50 for each storage capacity sort of upgrade. I was going to initially go for the 128GB version, but I think I might just throw an extra £50 in there and get the 256GB version. I think that would probably be a wise move. Such a small price differentiator between all three models. Even the entry-level model with 6GB of RAM and 64GB of storage is an absolutely bargain buy at £469. You're getting a flagship smartphone with flagship specifications for such a great price. The camera, from what I've seen from the demonstrations during the presentation, looks absolutely amazing. Going back to the various capacities, so 64 at 469, this is UK prices, is really very good indeed. And then just £50 to go up to the next model, that middle model with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. I think that is the wisest purchase. That middle range model I think is a very wise upgrade, because you're getting the upgrade in RAM and the storage capacity. And for those of you who take a lot of media, a lot of video, a lot of photos, I would suggest going for the top range model, because it's only an extra £50. But either the mid range or that top range model I think is a very good choice. I'm not saying the £469 one, the entry level 6GB RAM and 64GB of storage is a silly purchase. It's still a really good smartphone, and 6GB of RAM is plenty to run Google Android, and plenty to run this OnePlus 6. I think it'll be a very nice experience whichever model you choose. So let's take a look in the live chat. Cole Malone is asking, do you use a cover on your OnePlus? If so, which one? On my OnePlus 5T, I used the carbon fibre type cover or a clear one. I'm a big fan of clear cases because I like to be able to see the design of the smartphone through the case. And it was the official OnePlus version of the cases that I was using. Darren Bird chiming in with, pretty sure iOS 12 will have a slow motion feature up to 4 minutes. That would be really cool if it does. We'll have to watch this space and see if iOS 12 or indeed the next generation of the iPhone introduces new slow motion features and really ups the game with regard to slow motion capture. But for now, this OnePlus looks absolutely fantastic. The unexpected, will OnePlus ever launch a range of 8, 10 or 13-inch tablets? I don't really think they will. I think Android-based tablets are becoming very thin on the ground nowadays. Not a lot of manufacturers are developing them. I think purely because of the size of the market for them. It would be nice. OnePlus would do a fantastic job, no doubt, but I don't think that's in their sights at the moment, not for the foreseeable future. So let's just have another quick look at the OnePlus website just to see if this page is working. And it's still not working, so the OnePlus website is still down. But anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on the OnePlus website coming up. I think the orders aren't going to start tonight. You're not going to be able to pre-order, as far as I know. As far as I know, the orders start on May 22nd. But I might be wrong on that front. So do keep an eye on the OnePlus website. Don't forget to use that link down below, because that will get you your bonus voucher when you place your order. Thanks very much for tuning in, everyone. I really do appreciate it. I'm super excited about this. And just to confirm, of course, I will be getting a OnePlus 6 in. I will be bringing you coverage. I'll be bringing you a full review. I'll probably do the unboxing live on the Geekanoids channel. And I'll probably do the review live as well, because then it gives you a chance to ask your questions. So if you're not already subscribed, please do, so you don't miss out on that video. Please hit that like button. Don't forget to leave me some comments and questions below. And I'll see you all in the next one.